Is nanotechnology the next big thing? Deb Newberry wrote the book on it, literally. Earlier, I sat down with the author of The Next Big Thing is Really Small to discuss the challenges and opportunities with nanotechnology.
Windows that don't fog up, windshields that will be self-healing, paints that don't scratch, a lot of material properties that can be stronger or more resilient. The challenge in bringing a lot of nanotechnology investment in 6 weeks is not so much trying to figure out the technology, the research aspect, but it's how can you make it, mass produce it, make it affordable. You know, we have the technology to be able to embed communication equipment in materials that will work. We can do that already, but it would mean a jacket like this might cost $15,000. Nanotechnology, the really neat thing about it is it's so multidisciplinary. You need And that's a challenge and an opportunity. For one, it's an opportunity because we need people who know how to write software programs, who like doing software graphics, that know nanotechnology, so they can help explain the products and the process to the public. We need people that want to do business, that are business majors, to write strategic plans for nanotechnology. So they need the business aspect as well as some of the nanotechnology savvy. We need all kinds of technicians, all kinds of researchers. And so there's a huge need and a very nice way to mix and match interests and disciplines and cultures and all kinds of things. But that's also the challenge, to understand what's really happening with my little nanoparticles and my cancer. You need biology, you need some physics, you need some chemistry, you need some mechanical engineering. You need some electrical engineering. You have to pull bits and pieces of all that together. So that's one of the challenges for educators. I think Oklahoma is very well positioned. You have very strong support within your legislature, your governing bodies. You've got enthusiastic people within, like, the Career Tech Pathways organization. You've got visionaries and risk takers in the state of Oklahoma that a lot of states don't have the luxury of having.
How many jobs could you see this creating? How big of an industry could it become?
Millions. And the reason it's so big is because, getting back, there's not a single industry that's not going to impact. It's going to impact electronics. It's going to impact hospitality. What if I go to the Marriott Hotel and when I check in, they go, "Ms. Newberry, what color would you like your room? What color scheme would you like for your room?" If I'm really tired, golly, I'd really like blue. The other aspect of nanotechnology, because it is so prevalent, is that there's maybe 6 to 8 different possible solutions for one problem. And just like beta and VHS, or, you know, there's going to probably be 1 or 2 winners, one winner. And so not all 8 of those technologies are going to have a viable, profitable future.
What do you think the biggest challenge is right now?
There are viable risks associated with nanotechnology. We don't know how those little particles that are going to cure my cancer, what happens after they're done curing my cancer? Do they go into the water treatment system? Do they stay in my body? Does my body eliminate them? Do they go into the rivers and the lakes? How toxic is the nanoparticle or the nanomaterial to my body inherently, or to the environment? Those are questions that need answers. I'm very encouraged that we're looking to find the answers, and that's what's going to protect us.
So when you're looking at the big picture, it's all about being really small.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is, very much. And it's there's so many different ways to go. The careers are endless, the applications are endless, and very selfishly, I'm hoping that it gets our younger generation fired up about science and math again.